I've found, boys and girls, to start the vlog off. Found this, looks like a PA system. And that's because it is a PA system. Nice big PA speaker. Don't know if I get there. And there you go. It's a nice little find for you. Anyway. We're going to film here, boys and girls.
Careful, do not go into the electricity cupboard.
Oh yeah, don't go into the electricity cupboard. It's a shocking cupboard. What's in these cabinets?
I know you want to go to sleep, but you're stop by it.
Hang on. Sean, that's two boxes go against that door.
Here's all
Go
these,
against that door.
Oh, do they?
each shelf.
Keep it shut.
Now the problem is people keep
No.
ditching
Leave her against that door.
Stuff.
Okay, keep it shut.
because nothing's secured.
I haven't got to keep it.
Now the
Just can't let go.
if you want to secure stuff, this isn't the right cupboard to secure it.
That's it. That's how it was, Sean.
And I'm gonna stop it here because
Right.
Cheryl won't be happy if I film out there.
Oh yeah.
We filmed enough.
You have to put the Uber away. Thursday.
Hey friends, today we are in the car. We're heading to the gym, but I really wanted to make this section of the vlog this week a little bit about me, a bit sort of me. I know, and it's a bit kind of lovely sunny day out there. But I just wanted to say, like, I've come back after 3-4 weeks, whatever it is, and there's been quite a few things which I'd batch edited, you know, already done. You know, there was the week going to Coniston, then there was the week coming back, and then there was last week's vlog. So literally there has been 3, and there's other videos coming to this channel. So, and the editing seems to be pretty good, and that behind the scenes video, which seems to be taking a while, but obviously because something needed blaring out, so then I had to get that edited, and so that has been done, and so that's why I've not, and obviously taken those 3 weeks off, which the reason I took an extra week off on the channel was more due to respect. The day I'm actually filming, which is Wednesday, that's sun up there. I think that's RG. I don't know if she liked sunshine, but Jean, if you're up there watching us, you will be up there watching us, you know, making the sunshine. It's a good job I brought a bag because I can see this jumper and coat probably not being worn by the end of today. I mean, we need the sun to come out. Come on, we're in May. April. We're near to May. But it needs the sun because, before I stop the video, Neil is doing a bowling match, and we need the sunshine for Neil. Yeah, we do. We do. You want a bit of sunshine, don't you, Neil?
That's a bit pissing down.
Oh, come on. Don't be... don't jinx it now. Come on. There's a fan. So, yeah, as I was saying, that's... You know. So I've come back.
I do know.
And I just thought, just to respect the family a bit, I thought to not do the videos for an extra week. Well, not put them up for an extra week. I've been working on my other channel, as you probably don't know. That's going to be monetized by next year, end of this year. We'll get some merch done before next year. And we'll be selling some Beans World 77 merch if you're interested in that. But I'll mention that on the other channel. But I thought I might as well tell you about it, and then you know what's been going on, sort of. And I've been hiding behind that, you know, channel, really, kind of not being as active on this channel as I should have been. I mean, there's a post which I've made which kind of says all that I've said here in this video, but I kind of want to make it crystal clear that this channel's just for vlogs, and I don't really want to monetize this channel. I don't really want to.
What does that mean?
I don't want to make money off this channel, basically. But the secondary channel, I am going to make some money off.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to make some money off, and that'll help people out, hopefully. It'll help me out as well, even though I don't necessarily need it.
Spend any of your money.
Well, I do, but
You don't show it.
it's all, well, it's digital, that's the problem.
Eh?
It's digital,
Oh, but it's not digital.
that's the problem. Hey, we're passing a van.
I don't know what it is.
No, I don't. So yeah, nothing really more to say now, so I'm gonna cut this here on this lovely sunny day, and I know I saw that.
Did you see that?
Yeah,
Oh,
what an absolute basket. He's an absolute basket, Neil.
that's what you call it, is it?
Yeah. You got to say it with your posh, you know. A little basket.
And don't forget,
Yeah.
get out on time.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the vlog. It's a Wednesday evening. I've got a little bit of beer in my glass. I'm nearly to the end of my first pint. Well, not towards the end of my first pint, but I've got a John Smith's in front of me here. I'm sure some people will have whatever drink they choose. Get a whiskey, get a Coke, ginger beer, a coffee, whatever you want. But if it's alcoholic, it's more, for those who can drink alcohol, it's more kind of, you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying. So I'm just going to sort of pay my respects right here and raise a glass. But before I raise the glass, I want to say a few words, if you don't mind me. Because Jean was a fun person, and I've got imaginary Charles and Andy here as well. Also going to raise glasses in a minute, but Jean was a wonderful woman. I'm not just saying that. In fact, if you go back to the video where we had the chocolate game, Jean was that woman. You could, you know, I mean, a barrel of laughs. Sadly, I didn't know her as long as I knew David, to be fair. I knew her quite long, but not long enough, not properly. You know, and I've only just got to know her, and it's strange, like, you know, the people that you get to know sort of go, they sort of, what's the word? But Jean was that woman. I don't know which time she's born from, but it's like, to me, she's been in a time machine, travelled to the future, and travelled back to the past, and then, or the present, whatever. Because, you know, she was from all different, you know, saw all different generations. She saw Mummy's generation, she saw mine and Jessica's generation, a little bit of Rachel and Anne's generation, and a bit of Alice's generation. And the strange thing is, Jean is that woman that understands all things. You can sit down with her and she wouldn't bat an eyelid. You know, you could talk to her about autism, you could talk to her about left and right wing stuff, you know. You could just, I don't know, it was just like, it was a great to know person, and you could have a laugh with her. I'm sure she was the person that back in her heyday, you know, she had those friends, you know, those friends who we have today where you actually get, you have a proper laugh with. I mean, a proper laugh with. But, and the thing was that, you know, she understood me as a visually impaired and an autistic person. That's difficult, you know, and that's why I'm saying I think she's been in a time machine, been to the future, and now back to the present. And there isn't going to be a lot of people like that, you know, personally. And, you know, when the games came out, you know, you walk into Jean's all kind of, you knew the comfortable household, and you'd walk out with achy sides. Twice we had the little get-togethers with her, and oh man, aching sides, I'll never forget. But I have said it time and time again, the chocolate game video, the video with the chocolate game on, has had 80 views. So we've done something right. But I'm trying to find the actual video of it to give to you guys, because I think it'd be nice to have that memory, wouldn't it? I just did it for a vlog, you know, didn't know. It's strange that, I mean, like, 6 weeks after that, hold on, we went in the November, I can't speak, we went in the beginning of November to have our pre-Christmas get-together. We went in the beginning of November, I think it was, or the end of November, beginning of December, whenever it was. And after that, 6 weeks after that, or was it 5 or 6 weeks, beginning of December, or is it, I can't remember when it was, but we heard that Jean wasn't well. And I just want to say that I want to remember Jean having barrels of laughs with us. Having those conversations, you know, and even if there was something fully sighted or something that was, I don't know, sensory, whatever it is, she still managed to include us in it. I mean, Um, you know, um, I just think I wish I'd have known Jean a bit more. I speak to Ange. I've not spoke to her since the funeral. I find it difficult. I find the past has come to kick me in the balls. You know, they say there's demons in your past. Well, I feel like I've been to an exorcism and the demons come out of me and gone into someone else. That's how I feel. And I'm not joking when I say that. I'm being absolutely full-blown serious, but that's for another video. But I've said it on my live stream. Excuse me. I've said it on my live streams. So, and obviously, it's difficult to speak to people when you've been there, you've been down that road yourself. Obviously, I haven't been all the way down that road, thank the Lord. I've got, you know, fantastic people who, you know, fantastic parents who, you know, old school parents, shall we say. They gave me a metaphorical kick up the arse and a metaphorical kick in the ghoulies. Not really, but you know what I mean. To get, you know, I wouldn't be here. But I just want to say, you know, Jean, fantastic woman. And I just thought in this YouTube vlog, I know it's been me sitting down, me talking a lot, but it's a Wednesday evening, and Jean as well, she never let anybody feel left out. Do you know what I mean? And Ange is carrying that torch. I mean, I speak to Ange every day, more or less. Well, I don't speak to her every day, but Ange is fantastic because she's wonderful. If I haven't messaged her for like 4 days, she's fantastic. But I will message you, and if you're watching this, I know it's a bit personal, but if you're watching this, just stick something in the comments. Anything will do, because obviously there's people out there that these times, see, funerals, to me, the person going, it's the people that are left behind. But you have to think of it like a flower bed, you know? Or what is it they say? When something goes, something else blooms. And there is a lot blooming from this, I can tell you now. My future, I'm repairing. That's one thing. And thing number two, I've got lots of stuff in the pipeline. A lot's coming to the group and stuff. But anyway, and obviously, you know, hopefully I've got a mission for I've got a mission for Ange in the future. So just remember that mission. I'm sure you'll hold me to that mission. And it's quite big. I'm doing a series about it on YouTube. But anyway, now's the time to, yeah, Charles, ching. Bottoms up, boys and girls. Steve doesn't do things in halves. I don't. Jean, what an amazing woman. You know, what an amazing woman. And hopefully we'll be working with Ange on the transitional document, because we're doing it as a project proposal, but before I give it to Mother, I'm going to get all the scatty bits taken out. You'll need it sanding down with a piece of paper. Yeah. Yeah. I'll need it proofread well. But I thought you were going to get to monetize your secondary channel. No. We've thought, actually, for the secondary channel, we've thought beer glasses with Bean 1277 on. Yeah. Beer glasses. With Bean 1277 on. I haven't even done that full logo yet for that, but I want to. Yeah. A car. A lot of a car, isn't it? I was thinking a pair of headphones, but yeah. Audio gear. Yeah. I wanted the cassette tape with the skull on because that was going to be my DJ Megatron logo, but it's never. The cassette tape with the skull on. Yeah. Because my tagline, or my whatever it is, my brand thing that I do for DJ Megatron is taping. You don't mind if I jump cut? Yeah, it's like killing music, not, yeah. Hashtag making, hashtag breaking music. Because home taping never killed anything, never killed anybody. In fact, home taping actually made, people had to do a lot of skills. But especially where sampling was involved. Did you use cassette recorders for sampling? But no, I tried to do multi-tracking with cassette recorders, which is very difficult because I didn't have a multi-track cassette recorder. So we did it how a lot of other people was doing it. So you'd record your drums on one tape and then your bass on another, and you'd have to listen to the drums, and without headphones it's an absolute nightmare. But we recorded some interesting stuff actually, back in the heyday. But yeah. Do you think so? The Beans World 77 stuff is gonna get like Well, we've thought of doing a lot of stuff. I want to do a vinyl record. A friend of mine, or a friend of a friend, my friend's mummy, she wrote a story about me flying to the moon, and she hasn't read it to me, but I would love to do that as an audio book. and then stick it on vinyl. And then that could be a charity. I can't speak. That we could use for a charity. Let's sell 12-inch vinyls of audiobook. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. And then put it on Bandcamp as well. Yeah, or whatever. This week's audiobook read by Beans World 77. Well, I'm thinking a vinyl record would be really cool. Because it'd be a nice piece of merchandise for people to have. Even that's nothing to do with the YouTube channel. Well, no, it is, because we'll have it on the YouTube channel as well for people to listen to. Then there's the vinyl record, if people want to buy it. It's on Bandcamp if people want to listen to it. But it'd just be nice for people to have. The vinyl record's kind of like a physical... Yeah, it's like the vinyl record's a physical thing. But I think a vinyl record... I've said this because I had an argument with my stepdad over it because I was getting rid of a vinyl record. Now, I was getting rid of it because of the visual picture discs. I would never have a picture disc in my collection anyway, and I just had this for a while, and I just thought, it was in a drawer. Picture discs should be on the wall. But I didn't want it where the sun would shine on it, because I didn't want it to... It's one of them issues that you have. So I just gave it to someone where they'd have, you know... I've got photos of the record, and I've got... So you can have a glass with Beans World 77. I'm going to have some beer glasses, yeah, made up. And I'm going to sell them for about 10 quid or something like that. I think 10 quid's kind of cheap for a glass. You know, with Beans World 77 on. I would like a tankard, but... I can imagine you'll have your own glass with Beans World 77. I would, but I wouldn't drink out of it. If I had it, I wouldn't drink out of it. That's... you know... But there you go. A personalised beer glass. You should have a beer. Beans World 77 beer. Well, actually, I could do that, because I know there's... I could get Southport Brewery to do... That's if I hit the 100,000... If I hit 100,000 subscribers on Beans World 77, I will get my beer, my own personalised beer. It's got to be nice and hoppy though. you know, it's got to be nice and hoppy. It's got to be like 12%. Blow your socks off beer. Mm. Oh yeah. Mm. I wouldn't have. I've never personally. I wouldn't like. Yeah. I am going to try and get a 3D printed toy van with Beansworld, no, with builders' offices on it. Mm. Is that for the Beansworld channel? Yeah. Mm. But as well as, I mean, I've got a load of ideas I'd love to do for the channel. Mm. It's where people want to do those things. Like there's so many videos like coming out my, coming out of wherever they're coming out of. Mm. And they're pretty cool videos, to be fair. Mm. You know. Mm. But, and yes, I've got a pint of beer right in front of me. It's nearly evaporated. Mm. People do ask though, like, I mean, I was watching, a blind Asby, and he'd started a radio station. And I'm thinking, well, if I want to be a YouTuber, a blind Asby YouTuber, I can freaking well do it. Mm. I've got some really cool ideas. One of them is driving a car. Mm. But not just any old car. You want to drive that Ghostbusters car, don't you? Well, well, it would have to be a special. It would have to be a car that's weird. Mm. You know, well, like a car with two wheels on, or something stupid like that. No. Mm. Like with a weird body shape. Well, what I thought was getting a toy car, sticking an engine in it, and seeing if we can drive it. You know? I mean, people have probably done that. You know. But we're going to do stuff, we're going to do, we are doing stuff. So yeah. This is not a good look me drinking, is it? And again, it's like coffee time, but yeah, coffee time. People do ask for the imaginary friends stuff, don't they? Not on this channel, they haven't. No. All the political ramblings. I have been, and I don't mean to sound strange, I've been somewhat aroused this week. Which I've been. It's weird because like I started the week a bit crap. And there's a few YouTubers who I watch. There's an autistic YouTuber I was watching, and she, for her sponsor, it was something to do with like getting a free sex toy, and she was showing off this, and I was like, I'm gonna have to click off the video. It was one of them moments. It's like, yeah. It was like, it was a really good video, but I had to click off half of it. I couldn't just fast forward it. But it's given me a good feeling for the whole week. It's like, oh yeah. And then I watched something else. What did I watch on YouTube? Was it something I read? Yeah, it was something I read. But it wasn't the post. It was the woman in the post. It was like a washing machine advert, but the woman in it was like, yeah. Yeah, you know. But I was like, wow. So, and it's like, it's strange how those things just like, we've gone from sex toy promotions to and it was like the girl that I was watching on YouTube, I really like her content, but I had to fast forward half the ad to get back to the video. I was like, yeah, please don't show me more of that. You know, it's like gift code and description. It's like, you felt a bit jealous. I don't know. But the girl on the washing machine ad, it was like, it popped up. Somewhere. And And then something else aroused me as well. I was like, oh dear. That's but it comes in waves, and it's like, that was a pretty high wave. You know what I mean? To surf. But you know. But you know, it's weird because you were talking about relationships the other day, and it's like, if I was in one, you know, it's like, yeah, I think the problem I have with relationships is communication. That's where things go tits up for, you know, and I mean that in a reality thing, but there's some things I run away from, and there's some things I run towards. But I can run towards something, and then as quickly as I've run towards it, I'll run away from it. So, I mean, I'm not really, I know this sounds like being a douchebag, but there's not really you know, and it's like, I am friends with someone anyway, and I think if I was in a relationship, it would upset that friendship. So I've said that many a time. But I'm doing a video about that, so it's good that you've mentioned that, because it's like, well, yeah, it's difficult, really. And it's like, and even though I'm flirty with quite a few people, I'll run away from them because I'm thinking, no, it's done, you know what I mean? But it's like, I've noticed that the change in me is, I can like, you know, fancy someone or whatever, but I'd never really admit to it. I mean, it's like, I've got to the age now, when you get to your 30s, and especially my age, you know, past your 30s, like when you're in your 20s, you can fancy like someone 5 or 6 years younger than you, but when you're 30s, it has to be like 2 or 3 years. But, you know, it is the way it is. But, you know, I think the whole relationship, you've got to be what's the word? You've got to be able to pull in to get a lot out, if you know what I mean. I know what you mean, you've got to... Well, it's, you know, you've got to be able to spend time and whatever, but it's how much breathing space and all the rest of it. I do want to talk about friends supporting you and not over supporting you and that line, that fine line. But when you're friends, does it matter? That whole carer thing, people don't like that label. But if you're in love with someone, does it, you know, it's not something it's a big thing that I think people say, oh, should you have that on your forehead or not? And I want to do a video about that because I think only because I've had experience there, only it'll be political. These things do go political. I thought I'll stick this in the weekly vlog, this little conversation we've had, because I think it'll add some content. Just anything. It's a bit dry on the ground this week, the vlog, but you know, I have decided to go to Formby tomorrow now, so I'm going to give Mike a ring in the morning. He'll probably decide to turn his phone off. He probably will. Anyway.
There's a puddle over there. The sun's up there. Thomas is there. Heart Foundation there. Sun there. What else can we show off? Yeah, we can show the Heart Foundation off. Is that a van there, Sean?
No, it's two cars.
Two cars. What make? Ring my bell. We're at Sean's place of worship, aren't we, Sean?
You sure are, son.
We're at Sean's place of worship.
Radio bus. Should be easy.
Does the 44 stop here?
I think the next stop, isn't it?
Yeah.
The next stop is okay.
I think that gutter up there's having a pee. Oh yeah, the 44 stops up there near where the church is.
Are those one coming?
They're on the way.
Yeah,
but it wasn't a proper recce though. So we're now at the bus stop.
Well, if I go to the next bus stop,
Which one are we going to?
the first one.
Yeah, but that doesn't... There's no bus that takes us to Formby from there, is there?
After this.
There's no...
Why did you stay together?
Yeah,
For you see Sean, how
goes
much
that way,
I
doesn't
was
it?
with you see.
I'm not sure what bus goes that way.
I'm gonna have to drive it. All my lawns.
Well, it was this bus stop here that we came to originally,
Yeah.
and I don't think there's buses that go to Formby from here.
Well,
There's
I've
two.
got the driver.
Yeah, but there's 244s. You're not listening to me. 244s, and one of them goes to Town Lane, and the other goes to Formby.
Better get 44 then. So it takes us to where we
Yeah, but they
need to go.
don't. Yeah, but they don't stop at this bus stop here.
Did you watch the game last night, son?
I didn't.
Did you watch the Towers?
You best look at the timetable. Can you read the timetable, Sean, or not?
Yeah.
So just check. It should say on that timetable, shouldn't it? On that one there.
The driver said this one was me, didn't he?
I'm not sure which one he said.
He said this one.
Yeah, but there's 2 stops. So,
I can't believe the others going to the train station. No,
I know they've probably. That's what happens, isn't it? So it's a Thursday morning. The sun's over there.
I think it's going to be 44. There's nothing there saying Formby on the air.
Yeah, I told you it was the other stop.
Yeah.
I told you it was the other stop.
Yeah, just double checking.
I don't know. Take it from someone who's got buses for years and years.
we haven't.
They don't listen to the person that's been getting buses for years, do they? Oh no. Litter.
I think we're going
We're scattering we're scattering amongst the pigeons because
I think we're going to the pub today. With the spoons.
well, I don't really fancy where the spoons.
Right, son, yeah. Listen to me, son. Listen. Are you and Steve going to the knack this year?
Yeah.
Probably.
Stephen, tell Sean about.
There's the sun up there.
about-
This was the other bus stop. Now, I can't see no. Is there? What does the timetable say?
Before.
What does the timetable say?
19 minutes.
You have to put your hand out with this one at this stop.
I've seen Neil from the club before.
You what?
Neil from the club, he went, oh, hey matey! That's what he said all the time.
Yeah.
You mean cheese on toasty?
Cheese on toast, yeah.
Ring my bell!
Ring my bell.
And sing in the rain!
Rain, singing in the rain.
See you Sunday.
So we're now on the bus, and the sun is to our left. And we're basically so we're on the bus and we're on the way to Formby. So anyway, that's literally, yeah. So we'll leave it there. Oh, I think I've got the old man. I think I'm in the old man seat.
No, you're not.
Am I not? Am I not in the old man? Am I not an old man today? Am I not in the granddad seat today?
No.
No, Thomas is in the granddad seat instead. No, Sue's in the granddad seat. Hey, Sue's in the granddad seat this week. You what, mate? No, Sue's in the granny seat. Hey Sue, are you in the granny seat, Sue? in a cafe in Formby, an independent cafe. There's the guys over there doing the coffees and stuff. And we're about to have our lunch. We've ordered coronation chicken and a toasty. And there's some lovely people in here. Anyway, so we're now outside the Dapper Cafe, if anyone wants to know where it is. It was 11 quid for my lunch and his lunch and me drinks.
Yeah.
We didn't pay for it all together, and Thomas is doing his favourite thing, he's eating.
And don't forget to do the fire alarm on Sunday.
Number what though?
Number 2.
Number 2.
I don't mean on the toilet, I mean a fire alarm.
We're in the Age UK shop. I don't know what they've got on.
I love your fire things.
Did you?
Yeah.
You like them?
One day.
Oh, you know where they all are, do you?
Around the corner.
Oh, well.
You'll be all right with him, don't worry, lovely.
No, we're sorted.
So this is the video first of whatever this thing is. Oh yeah,
Hose.
it's a hose, look.
That one's
And-
the same.
Go on, Thomas, explain to us what it is.
That one goes on the power wash thing, that one.
Well, this one, the blue one.
The one I'm kissing.
Oh right, this one, yeah.
Yeah.
So this one goes on the power washer.
Yeah.
Right. We'll now do.
I got the woman in the shop. Excuse me, what are you called? What are you called? Yeah. From the house. Home.
Formby Homes.
Right.
There's a nice lady in the shop as well. So there you go. There's the sign.
In the shop. What you mean?
In the hardware shop. Just looking at some of the paint supplies they've got in here. Short. How do you finish the day? With a refreshing pint, of course. We're in the lifeboat. There's the bar over there. Oh. If I fall off this chair, that would make a very good video. I'm on one of these horrible, horrible high chairs. Anyway. So this toilet is absolutely massive. We're in a disabled toilet in Wetherspoons. Now, here's the sink. Well, first of all, here's the toilet. The toilet, right? That's not very important bit. Well, it is an important bit. Here's the sink. Now, my only issue is the soap is like 12 miles from the sink. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.